everyday sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. And it comes your way next.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Kate, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards there, and now it'll bring up 2nd and 16.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 3 on the run. Put a 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Williams with 3rd and long. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, here's Swift. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going to run again with Swift. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Out of the pistol, Williams. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams on the play action. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a man who made his debut over a decade and tens of thousands of yards ago. It's Andy Dalton.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That's going to be cut by Mingo. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Dalton. Complete to Tremble. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. To throw, here's Dalton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connection made to Tremble. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Valus Jones now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Completed here to Komet. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Off the play fake, Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's 2nd and goal. Dalton now to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Dalton. Quick hitter complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motion man sent left. Dalton. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dalton looking to throw. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Dalton to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's taken down on a short run that gets inside the 35. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bears and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First down, Williams. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Raheem Blackshear back deep for the Panthers. Broke through the tackle, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. Now Dalton. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're throwing it. It's taken in by Mingo. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. They send him left out of the slot. Pass play on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Connects with Hubbard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run again with Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. At the 20. And he's into the end zone as he takes the fumble back for 6. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Panthers and Andy Dalton headed back onto the field. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Complete to Tremble. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw, here's Dalton. Hubbard hauls it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Hubbard. So this one goes against the offense. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Connects with Johnson. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams on the play action. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's more on the Cook slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears pushing for a score before the break. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Able to get it to Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. To the left sideline, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Swift hauls it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They go play action here. Allen on the catch. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. He's got it, room to run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Komet brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So at halftime, it's the Bears out in front in Chicago. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the rookie from USC, Caleb Williams, who was looking the part. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing here, Dalton. Tremble with the grab. Continuing to move past the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now Dalton. That's going to be cut by Mingo. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Counterplay, Hubbard. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Catch made by Allen. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 48. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense, And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got his man on the in. Complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Williams with third and long. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. That's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. That's complete till he gets. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Right side, got a man, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Dalton now to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Finds Sanders. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Here we go, second and very long. Connects with Johnson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Dalton. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Dalton looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Williams to throw on 1st. His pass caught by Allen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams on the play action. Down the middle, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him from the 46. One in behind center with Swift. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Williams. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
3rd down, here's Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing here, Dalton. Tremble with the grab. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They send the tight end in motion. To throw, here's Dalton. Legette's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this one does not go far. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 36. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him down right along the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain, with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hubbard again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still second down.
Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another second and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
From the gun on 3rd down. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running with Swift out of the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Williams to throw. Completed here to Komet. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams from the gun. To the right side, complete, big gain here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Now Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense to the line for second down. On the give, it's Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards the pickup, now it's 3rd and 8. Now here's Williams. Moore's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Williams set to pass. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing 4 points. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now to throw. The throw is caught. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is to throw. Has his man, it's Swift.
This is one of those plays, Kate, I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
The Panthers set to take the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Get to that money down. That third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Carolina in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Bears football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Over the middle comes. Complete pass. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He's back to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.